With Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys, on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've had a dream season, and I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contenders.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Conley out there with Shabazz Muhammad. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then it's Marc Gasol. And it's Parsons in at the small forward.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Dave Yeager gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying, Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And so here's Memphis, following the score by Golden State. Gasol, a screen on Thompson. Here's Conley on the money from 12 feet away.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
And it's blocked by Conley, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Freak. Can't hit, and it's Memphis the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And, Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor. So, I'd have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that poor shooting performance.
Mozgov with the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gasol, a screen on Thompson. Conley into the lane, and Thompson sends it back. They recover it, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov.
And checking out some numbers for Marc Gasol. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. He's around 14 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And stolen by Parsons. Conley with it, out defended by Freak. Tipped away. Now here's Fareed, the fast break opportunity. Here's Freak. The rebound by Gasol.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Thompson misses.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Here's Gasol. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Conley. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. No good from Gasol. Warriors leading by 4. Freak kicks to Barnes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Here's Gasol. Gasol missing again. The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Freak passes to Fareed. Barnes kicks to Freak. Down low, here's Mozgov.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line. And that's what you want to see.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Warriors with some changes. Azili's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Klay Thompson. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Wright's checked in for Gasol. Allen comes in for Parsons. Bogdanovich is checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Williams in for Mike Conley. Warriors leading by 6. And there's the pass to Azili. The 11-footer. Jump shot is good that time. Azili's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Allen. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Gasol. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Iguodala dishes to Freak. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Goes back up. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell-Pope. 6 points for Freak.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Outside Williams. Wright sets a screen. Shot from the wing. The shot no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that.
Why not them is what happened to Conley. Greg losing him in the playoffs last year was the biggest adversity they went through. Can you make a case that it just made them tougher, or did it really take something out of them?
You know, Kevin, it's really hard to say. A tough break, obviously, losing Mike, and I mean that literally as well. But their problems did set them back, and maybe they can be just as good as anybody else, but until they are, they're going to have some issues.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They got Tony Allen. Bogdanovich out there with Darren Williams. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Wright in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He finished with 25 points and was just a menace defensively and came away with a bunch of steals. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. His last 10 games have been exceptional. Tops in scoring, first in shooting percentage. And then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
catching up on the changes for Memphis. Pau Gasol is checked in for Wright. Muhammad comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Mike Conley in for Williams.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And Muhammad gets it to go. Warriors leading by 10. Thompson passes to Freak. And Gasol comes to help. Freak kicks to Iguodala. Muhammad with the steal. Near Parsons. And it's off from three-point range. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. That drops. Freak's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
6 to shoot. Allen dishes to Gasol. The shot is good off the backboard.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. Second, the Warriors.
You don't want to send this team to the line. They've been solid all season. And coaches have to ask themselves, is it worth it to foul these guys? They're excellent from the stripe as a team. Not just a couple of guys. Their whole team makes foul shots.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Marc Gasol's checked in for Parsons. Here's Gasol, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Freak passes to Barnes. To the middle. And Gasol comes to help. And that one's good. Freak.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Conley kicks to Muhammad. Here's Allen. No good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And he gets it to go. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Fareed dishes to Freak. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about a bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Thompson inside the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Conley against Thompson. Conley kicks to Muhammad. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Muhammad's got his second bucket.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Allen outside. The dish to Gasol. Well, fade away, and it's Memphis with another.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Warriors leading by 12 to the paint. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Conley with a wide open look, and another basket for Memphis.
Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Freak kicks to Fareed, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Feeds it to Muhammad. Goes up on the wing. That one wide left.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Thompson no good on the free throw. 3 seconds left. The shot no good. The clock run. Team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Kenneth Fareed is out there with Mozgov. And it's Freak in at point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the layup's good off the glass. Freak's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Gasol. Again, the miss by Gasol.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Freak. Again, Golden State.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Parsons up top. He's covered by Thompson. They double him with Freak. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Conley's shot is off.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now here's Freak, covered by Conley. And Gasol comes to help. Fareed outside. He dishes it to Thompson. High post try. Goes back up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. They get Paul Gasol. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. A free throw good from Kenneth Fareed. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Allen's checked in for Muhammad. He hits both from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He laid out their priorities for them, which began with his admonition that offensively they attack the basket at every opportunity. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Fareed against Conley. Pass to Gasol.
That's a war.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Conley, the pass to Parsons. Gasol setting the pick for Parsons. To the inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Mozgov.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Gasol. Warriors leading by 16. Barnes dishes to Freak. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Iguodala kicks to Freak, and Gasol comes to help. Fareed with a clean look. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Gasol's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Conley up top. 6 points for him. Inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the Warriors with some changes. Azile's checked in for Mozgov. Looney comes in for Fareed, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Harrison Barnes. Brandon Wright's checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Michael Conley.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
It's Allen on the wing. Williams in the post. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Iguodala, that's good. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And Williams, here we go. And the rejection by Azili. Up the floor. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got his first basket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Start it.
And now, here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season. The Warriors, number 1.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Memphis. Right side Gasol. And the shot falls short this time.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Williams with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Parsons passes to Wright. The baseline jumper goes down. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Freak. Here's Azili. Williams with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Parsons dishes to Williams. Here's Bogdanovich. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Bogdanovich has got 6.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Freak kicks to Iguodala. And Wright pulls it down.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Parsons for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Chandler Parsons.
Here's Azili. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Warriors shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. We've got Conley. Wright is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Williams at the 2-guard spot. Barnes. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Williams, covered by Barnes. And here's Conley outside. That is good.
4-3.
Conley's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Grizzlies. Warriors leading by 12. Freak passes to Mozgov. And it's right, sending it back. Screen by Fareed. Stolen by Michael Conley. An even 3-on-3 break. Kicks it to Muhammad. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Off target with the jump hook. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Williams with a clean look and another basket for Memphis.
Yes, Brandon Wright.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Gasol with the steal. Outside Conley. He feeds it to Gasol. Shoots a fader. Second shot opportunity. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Wright.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Mozgov wide open. He fires. Great look there, but off target. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Wright sets a screen. Off the pick. Conley's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Down low. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Timeout. Start it.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Allen's checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Fareed dishes to Freak, and Gasol comes to help. Barnes kicks to Fareed. Golden State moving it around. Freak passes to Fareed, and he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Conley kicks to Muhammad. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Golden State with it. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Fareed dishes to Freak, and it's blocked by Conley.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Warriors leading by 10. And a wide open look for Freak. Here's Mozgov. Right through the D for the layup.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have. Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
We need to calm down.
In the second quarter, my word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint.
And that brings us to